Hi, my name is Laksana, just an average person who's trying to be consistent. I wake up and do 100 push-ups before 5:30 a.m. every single day, and it's fully documented on my Instagram. You can just check it out. This is August 5th, 2025, and this is gonna be day 393 of consistently helping people build consistency. So here's the thing, if you want to be consistent at literally doing anything, exercising, studying, meditating, practicing art, practicing sport, the question that you need to be asking here is why cannot you be consistent at doing something? You can basically, just remember your past mistakes, your past attempts, okay? Maybe you have tried to be consistent at doing something, but you failed at day 7 or day 20. Ask yourself why. Grab on a pen and a paper and basically do this journaling. Just ask yourself why you cannot be consistent. And you want to be really honest with yourself here because, hey, if we want to solve a problem, we need to actually know what the problem is. And the person that actually know that problem, your problem, why cannot you be consistent at doing something, is yourself. Okay, so basically just be honest with yourself. It might feel kind of hard in the beginning, but yeah, basically that's the progress. I'm basically going to be giving you guys some example here. Okay, so for example, I cannot be consistent at studying a new language. Okay, ask myself, why cannot I be consistent? Oh yeah, I cannot be consistent at studying a new language because I'm scared. Because I don't feel comfortable when I'm learning a new language. I'm afraid to make some mistakes. Okay, so I need to ask even deeper questions again. Why do I feel scared? Okay. Why do I feel not comfortable? Basically, just be honest with yourself. For example, well, I feel like it's not really comfortable because I'm afraid if I make some mistakes, people are going to judge me, and I don't like feel like somebody is judging me. So basically, the thing that we want to be doing here is to basically have more insights, have more answers by asking deeper questions about our problem. Okay, just be honest with ourselves. What is the problem that we are having? And then after we have a really clear grasp about the problem that we are having, so let's say for example, my problem is I'm afraid because people always judge me if I make some mistakes. When I, make some mistake in my language learning journey. That's why I do not want to study a new language consistently because it feels uncomfortable. After I have that one answer, I want to be looking at this problem in another perspective. For example, I'm going to be asking myself, and still writing on the paper, right? Do I want to not do the thing that I actually wanted to, and I know that it's actually a good thing, just because I'm afraid that people will judge me? And also, like, ask myself, um, is everyone actually going to judge me for making mistakes in learning a new language? Well, actually, there are also, okay, if I think about it, there are also people who are actually appreciating me, are going to appreciate me for actually learning their language, okay? They feel happy when I try to learn their new language, and they are going to understand that making mistakes is a part of the learning process. And I also can write, just imagine all the positive benefits that I can have from learning a new language. I can make new friends. I can, expand my vocabularies. I can feel good about myself and stuff and stuff. I can impress people. Okay. And also write down on the paper what might be the possible negative consequences if I stop, if I do not learn a new language consistently. What's going to happen? What's the worst consequences? So, for example, I might actually regret it in the future. Okay, in the future, I might regret it. Why don't I actually do the right thing to do, just because I'm afraid of other people's judgment? Okay, so the thing that you want to be doing here is after you identify your problem, you find a way to see the problem in another perspective. And the last thing that you want to be doing here is to basically remind yourself of this new perspective every single time you actually want to do your thing. So for me, for example, every single time I wanted to learn a new language, following my daily schedule, I wanted to be reading this paper to basically just remind me that, hey, this is my problem. This is how I need to see my problem in a new way and in the good perspective. And I also giving myself some evidence that, hey, yeah, I can actually overcome this problem because, hey, I show up today and I defeat my fear. So that's how you actually be consistent at doing something. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and join our Discord. And for today's day, I'll finish the post. But this video might be uploaded like 1 or 2 days from now because I do not have an editor. Thank you.